Good evening, you're watching the news from the Sultanate of Oman television. First, the headlines. His Highness Sayyid Fahad bin Mahmoud Al Saeed receives His Excellency the Prime Minister of Italy. And the National Conference of Oman Vision 2040 commences its activities in Muscat. Those were the headlines, and now the news in detail. His Majesty Sultan Qaboos has sent a cable of greetings to His Excellency President Felix Tshisekedi of Congo on him being sworn in as a new president of the country. On behalf of His Majesty Sultan Qaboos, His Highness Sayyid Fahad bin Mahmoud Al Saeed, Deputy Prime Minister for the Council of Ministers, received His Excellency Giuseppe Conte, Prime Minister of Italy. The visit came within the framework of the existing cooperation between the Sultanate and Italy. The Italian Prime Minister is accompanied by an official delegation comprising a number of officials. During the meeting, they discussed aspects of bilateral cooperation between the two countries in various fields and exchanged points of views on regional and international matters of joint concern. Earlier this evening, His Excellency Giuseppe Conte, Prime Minister of Italy, arrived in the Sultanate on a short visit. Upon arrival, he was received by their Excellencies Yusuf bin Alawi bin Abdullah, Minister responsible for Foreign Affairs, Dr. Mohammed bin Hamid Al-Rumhi, Minister of Oil and Gas, Federica Favi, Ambassador of Italy to the Sultanate, and a number of members of the embassy. During the visit, His Excellency the Prime Minister of Italy was accompanied by a number of officials and advisors. Oman 2040 Vision launched its national conference at Oman Convention and Exhibition Center with a wide community participation from all society segments. Our reporter Saleh bin Khalfan Al-Rahbi has more details in the following report.
The National Conference for the Oman 2040 Vision began today, aiming to reinforce community participation in formulating Oman 2040 Future Vision, discuss the initial features of the vision, and showcase the best international practices in achieving it.
Vision 2040, it took us a few years to formulate this document. And the formulation of it is, again, I will repeat, it is not a government product, but is a nationwide participation to formulate this Vision 2040. We are working also to develop the implementation plan, which will be the 5-year implementation plan. Will start 2021 and 2025.
Local and international speakers and panelists discuss a wide range of themes in the conference, including Oman 2040 Vision, preliminary detailed features, and the role of society, youth, and the government on realizing the vision.
I think it's really exciting that Oman is doing this and looking forward to 2040. And as part of the vision, it's to diversify and to grow the economy, but also to improve all areas of life for the Omani people. So it's really exciting to be here as a part of this conference.
This is a very momentous occasion. I'm so happy that we as a country are facing our future, facing our challenges going forward with an open mind and with a very broad perspective. It's good to have the experts who are here, and it's nice to know that Vision 2040, the committee, has put up a fantastic show. I think the future for Oman is bright because we are open to adapt.
The second day of the conference will focus on the role of the private sector in realizing the vision, change management and positive reinforcement, economic cooperation and integration, and its importance in achieving the vision, international practices to achieve visions and national priorities, and national strategies and plans alignment. For the Sultanate of Oman Television, Saleh bin Khalfan Al-Rahbi, Muscat.
Her Excellency Gabriela Cuevas Barron, President of the Inter-Parliamentary Union, was interviewed by our reporter Saif bin Khalfan Al-Kindi. More details in the following report.
In a press release held at Al Husn Hotel, Her Excellency Gabriela Barron, President of the International Parliamentary Union, shed light on the strong relation between the Shura Council and the IPU, emphasizing the Omani role in strengthening the bilateral relations between the Sultanate and other countries. Her Excellency pointed out that she believed that Omani voice in IPU and around the world is important, and many Arab countries need to find out more from the Omani policy. She pointed out,
I'm sure that we can improve our our bilateral relation in terms of diplomacy. For example, to look for opening maybe offices or visits or delegations. Also, we can have a very important opportunity in terms of businesses, trade, commerce, investments. Mexico is very good at it, and I believe that we can also benefit Oman with our experience, not only with our products, also with the experience that we have been learning during the last 25 years. Mexico, just as Oman, is a very tolerant and open country.
regarding the role of women in the international parliaments, the president of the IPU strongly stressed that there's still a big gap between the participation of women and men, and women should work harder to increase their opportunities.
And I will hope to be part of this effort, at least from the IPU presidency, to put in a better platform all these female and young voices that now are being empowered in this Arab region.
Meanwhile, Her Excellency, the IPU president, described the Omani experiment of Shura as a very unique, and the Shura members represent their personal voice and express the electors' point of view.
Everyone is it's going to their constituencies and asking them to trust them as a person. So that kind of accountability, I believe, has very, very important benefits in terms that it's your name, what is really in the middle of all this process. So if you are not a good politician, your name is going to be bad remembered. But if you are a good politician, you, your sons, your daughters are going to be proud for many generations, I'm sure. So I really hope that this process could be a very good example on democracy, on education, and love for Oman.
During her visit to the Sultanate, the president of the IPU visited several areas in the Sultanate and met delegates and discussed the ways of enhancing the relationship between the Sultanate and the IPU. Saif Al-Kindi for English News, Muscat.
Oman 2040 Vision National Conference will witness the participation of more than 2,400 speakers and attendees from inside and outside the Sultanate. The participation phases of the conference have witnessed a communal interaction through workshops, virtual laboratories and social media channels. These phases were characterized with solidarity and cooperation from all segments of the society. More than 400 participants took part in the primary stages for Oman 2040 Vision from public and private sectors, civil society, academics, municipal councils, members of the media man. Also, social media channels played a great role in discussing this vision. Omani translators had succeeded in translating more than 100 books last year and organized more than 20 activities that concern with training in various types of translations. This came as a result of academic attention and increased number of students in this important field. Beit Al-Zubair Enterprise has launched its first version of Translation Laboratory. The three-day event includes seminars sharing knowledge and experience and training in the field of interpreting More than 100 specialists in the field of translation from various public and private sectors are taking part in the event. The Omani Sea Transport Company signed a contract with the Korean company Daewoo to build 2 crude oil carriers. The modern ships in this field are considered eco-friendly and with high efficiency in fuel transportation. The 2 ships are expected to be received by last quarter of 2020. Still to come in our news bulletin. With the participation of more than 780 shooters, the 19th rifle shooting competition concluded in the Wilaya of Saham. Welcome back to the news from the Sultanate of Oman Television. The Sultanate, represented by the Directorate General of Customs, marked the World Custom Day, which falls on the 26th of January every year. This year's celebration was organized under the theme Smart Borders for Transport, Travel and Trade. The ceremony came to embody the qualitative development in the customs work in the Sultanate, especially in the field of automation of custom works and application of a state-art of technology as to facilitate services provided to the citizens and business community. The celebration, which was held under the auspices of Major General Hamid bin Sulaiman Al-Hatmi, Assistant Inspector General of Police and Customs for Operations, included a visual presentation on Bayan system and risk management system. The total value of property transactions in the Sultanate till the end of December 2018 surged by 1.2% to reach 2.64 billion Omani riyals from 2.60 billion for the same period of 2017, as indicated by the preliminary statistics issued by the National Center for Statistics and Information. The Sultan's government collected 85 million Omani riyals as real estate transaction fees during January to December 2018, which is 8.1% higher compared to the same period of the previous year. Of the total trade value till the end of December 2018, 1,002 million riyals worth transactions were sales contracts, while 1,623 billion Omani riyals transactions were mortgage deals. The 19th rifle shooting competition concluded in the Wilaya of Saham in the Governorate of North Batna with the participation of more than 786 shooters and 56 teams from various governorates of the Sultanate. The event, which was held in the shooting ground in the Wilaya, witnessed a tough competition among the participants who showed their skills and capabilities in shooting. The participation expressed that such events are considered important in preserving the traditional heritage and these deep-rooted sports, as well as to gather the members of society. The event was presided over by His Highness Sayyid Taimur bin As'ad bin Tariq Al Saeed, who honored the winners on the first place at the end. This is the Sultanate of Oman Television. Before we end tonight's bulletin, here are the main points once again. His Highness Sayyid Fahd bin Mahmoud Al Saeed receives His Excellency the Prime Minister of Italy. And the National Conference of Oman Vision 2040 commences its activities in Muscat. With that, we come back to the end of tonight's news bulletin. From all of us here at the studio and the newsroom, it's good night.